We are open for business, and we are here with Jolliver Mapiles, President of Mapiles Realty, and the founder of the Jolliver Mapiles Academy. Thank you for coming, Jolliver. Maraming
so much.
salamat sa pagpunta mo dito. As mentioned in my introduction earlier, you have chosen a specific advocacy to promote your services and products. And I would just like to know your inspiration. Saan ba yung pinanggalingan ng advokasiyang ito to really promote your business? This is very interesting because a lot of entrepreneurs, maraming mga startups din, who are promoting their businesses, pero sila, when they promote it, laging, when they focus on their strategy, on doing their marketing and operations, fino-focus nila palagi doon sa features and benefits ng specific commodities. But in your case, it's different because you have a battle cry. What was your inspiration in doing this?
Actually, last February 1 of this year, nilaunch po namin ang Jolliver Mapiles Academy na naglalayong sugpuin ng kahirapan. Basically, I know exactly kung ano po yung nararamdaman ng mga tao na nasa segment ng kahirapan. Sabi ko nga, naiintindihan ko yung napuputulan ng kuryente. Naiintindihan ko yung malapit na ang pasukan, walang pambayad pa ng tuition fee. Nauunawaan ko rin yung mga parents na minsan walang pambili ng gatas yung kanilang mga anak. Mula po doon ay na-realize ko that as an entrepreneur, lalo na po nasa real estate industry ako, nakita ko na pwedeng masolve yung problemang yon. Yung common problem na yon ng mga mahihirap through real estate, we can solve that problem.
Pero before you continue, Jolliver, in your case, as an entrepreneur, I heard that your background is ECE.
Apo.
So, talaga bang in your case, in your personal experience, did you ever imagine yourself to be an entrepreneur?
Actually, noon pa man po, talagang gusto kong maging entrepreneur para mas makatulong sa maraming tao. Pero I started as a software engineer in a multinational company. At a very young age, medyo lucrative yung offer sa akin. Pero I decided to go out of the corporate world because I believe that I have a bigger mission. Kasi po simula bata pa lang ako, I've been a people-minded person. President ako ng organizations. So nakita ko yung iba't ibang mukha ng mga tao, mahihirap, mayayaman. And I realized na I know I can make a difference if I will be an entrepreneur. So, ang nangyari po, nung 2009, ako po'y umalis na sa corporate world at the age of 24. Naghanap buhay po ako, nabigo. At nung nabigo ako, na-introduce sa akin ng isang 19-year-old ang real estate business po.
I see. So, in short, you wanted to be an entrepreneur because you wanted to help. But as a software engineer in a multinational company, what was it that triggered you to leave and then you and entered real estate?
Actually, after my software engineering career, nag-online business muna po ako.
I see.
Because I believe if I will be an entrepreneur, I can reach more people. Kaya lang, span of 2 years, bumagsak yung online business ko. Then, in 2012, I was introduced to the real estate business. Nung nakita ko po yung real estate business, sabi ko, ito na yung opportunity na ipursue ko yung aking hangarin na makatulong sa maraming tao. Kaya po, ang ginagawa ko, ini-invite ko yung mga tao, let's try real estate. Hanggang na-form po namin yung company namin ng 2014.
Now, bakit sa dinami-dami ng industries, tapos ang nakita mo ay real estate? During your time, of course, we know the real estate really today is one of the industries that's booming, and especially with the administration's efforts, including the Build campaign, a lot of investments in the infrastructure, are pushing also the real estate business. But in your case, of the many industries, why real estate?
Honestly, wala po akong alam sa real estate in 2012. I was very fortunate na na-introduce sa akin yun nung 19-year-old. Pero nung inaral ko po yung real estate, sabi ko, this is the business that can make a difference. Ito ang business na kayang magpaangat ng buhay ng maraming tao. Actually, pwede ka naman umangat sa buhay, maging mayaman, if you are the business owner. Pero sa real estate, kahit hindi ikaw ang may-ari ng real estate company, kahit hindi ikaw ang developer, kahit hindi ikaw ang may-ari ng realty, you can also be big through the real estate marketing business po. So sabi ko, i-scale ko na lang itong opportunity sa real estate para matupad ko yung pangarap kong tumulong sa 1,000,000 katao. Kasi po, ang advocacy ako talaga, gusto kong turuan yung mga tao na kumita ng at least 100,000 a month. It's like saying we are solving a 100 billion peso problem every month. Sabi ko, yun na yung tulong ko sa ekonomiya. I always believe that we only have one life and one life story. Sabi ko, let's make the most out of it. Sabi ko, I can give more meaning to my life if I can reach these people and solve the poverty na kanilang nararanasan.
So, in short, Jolliver, meron ka ng target. Ang target mo is to reach out, you said, 1 million people
to at least earn
to
100,000.
earn at least 100,000. What was, where did you get that target? Was there any study or reference or what made you decide to achieve that target? And of course, when we look realistically in terms of numbers, talagang it could be achievable. But in your case, what was that information that you think getting that number is achievable?
Actually, nagsimula lang po yun sa pangarap. I know, medyo with our current status right now, mahirap na yung 1 million. But I always raise the standards. Mula po bata ko, dahil galing nga kami sa hirap, pag nangarap ako, talagang tinotodo ko na. So, I told my wife, let's help 1 million people. Sabi ko, I don't know if I will be successful on this. Pero sabi ko, whatever it takes, gagawin ko ang lahat. Kung pwedeng mag-ingay ako sa lahat ng klase ng media, just to tell everyone that we are serious in fighting poverty. And real estate, I know, will be a best platform to solve this problem.
So, that's a good inspiration. You mentioned, Jolliver, na ikaw mismo galing ka sa mahirap na pamilya. And I think that is what pushed you to, attain your goals. And also, off-cam earlier, we were talking about your background. A lot of the, some of the entrepreneurs and CEOs that I was able to talk to here in the show, some of them are, they're traditionally rich. But in your case, you said off-cam, you come from a poor background. Was that also a factor why you chose pagsugpo ng kahirapan as your battle cry?
Actually, ang inspirasyon ko, yung mga magulang ko. Sabi ko, my mother, I'm very proud. She is a grade 2. Hindi man umabot ng grade 3. And my father, dahil po sa kahirapan, was a grade 6. Gusto niya talaga mag-aral. To be fair, si father naman is first honor daw from grade 1 to grade 6. So hinamon niya yung lolo ko na kung hindi siya scholar hanggang matapos, huwag na siyang papag-aralin. Pero sa sobrang hirap ng buhay nila noon sa Nueva Ecija, talagang hindi na siya nakapag-aral. But then, hindi po naging hadlang yung pagiging grade 2 ng nanay ko at grade 6 ng tatay ko para mapagtapos kami ng pag-aaral. Kaya na-challenge ako, sabi ko, ako nga na pinag-aral, nakapagtapos ng pag-aaral, pumasa ng maraming licenses and certifications. Dapat mas malampasan ko yung naging fit ng mga magulang ko. Kasi at that level, kumbaga yung na-achieve nila nanay nila tatay, ano na lang, medyo unbelievable na talaga. So sabi ko, since nandito na ako, dapat i-raise ko yung standard para tribute to my parents na ginawa nilang lahat para kami matulungan sa buhay namin.
That's a great inspiration. Now, let's talk about Pampanga and maybe the whole of Central Luzon because based on your stories and the background that we have heard from your team, your stronghold is Central Luzon. When you a lot of the people, a lot of the big community there are already in contact with you in developing the real estate and also in helping solve this problem of poverty. So ano ba ang mga nangyayari ngayon sa Central Luzon in terms of real estate? Because kami dito, talagang a lot of the CEOs are really focusing on the Clark area. So what's happening now in Central Luzon that you think can really boost your business?
Actually, as a realtor and as a urban planner, Pampanga and Tarlac are the next biggest thing. They're very serious that Pampanga and Tarlac will be the counter magnet of Metro Manila. There are a lot of offices, yung mga national agencies po natin, papasok na sila ng New Clark Green Cities. Imagine the enormous developments na mangyayari. Iko-connect na po ang Maynila going to Clark through railways. Ina-expand ang ating airport sa Pampanga. Maraming mga local and foreign investors na pumapasok na po ngayon. Kaya sabi ko, we are facing the golden age of infrastructure in Pampanga and the whole of Central Luzon.
So, one of the very significant milestones there are the infrastructure projects. So, you mentioned about airports, you mentioned about Clark development or Clark City.
Apo.
So, what about the small and medium enterprises and what specific areas are people very interested in that area?
Actually, as many knows, real estate development is a multiplier. It affects almost all businesses. Halimbawa po, nag-expand ang Clark. Definitely, papasok ang maraming turista. Maraming mga eroplanong lalapag dyan. Siyempre, yung food industry, kakain yon. Of course, saan tutuloy yung mga taong yon? So, the accommodation industry, the hotel and accommodation industry will be big. At dahil lilipat na po doon ang mga government agencies, natural hindi mag-uuwian niya ng Metro Manila, bibili na rin sila ng property sa area. So, the development na mangyayari sa Pampanga, sa Tarlac, and other parts of Central Luzon will be a multiplier across all businesses. Especially the tourism business, medyo underserved ang tourism business sa Central Luzon. Pero in the next 5 to 10 years, tourism will be big in Central Luzon areas.
Okay, yeah, agree. So, you have these companies that you have established, and the positioning is to help alleviate poverty and also educate people. So you chose that way, you chose that battle cry to position yung kumpanya mo, yung businesses mo. Other companies would really invest in branding awareness and marketing the specific properties, banking on how huge or how big or how popular the brand of that real estate developer. But in your case, you try to think of and create an advocacy. So, why did you choose that route? Bakit ano ang dahilan mo para maging very relevant para sa mga mamamayan yung pag-market mo ng produkto?
Simple lang, ang mayaman lalong yumayaman. Ang mahirap, hindi umangat ang buhay. Through this advocacy, gusto kong ma-open ang mind ng mga tao sa buong Central Luzon na yung papasok na development sa Pampanga, yung papasok na bilyong-bilyong pera sa Pampanga, dapat ang makinabang mga taga roon. Hindi po pwede kasing ang lagi lang kumikita ay ang mga business owners. So sabi ko nga, pag pumupunta ako sa Pampanga, pupunta ako ng Bulacan, pupunta ako ng Nueva Ecija, ng Tarlac, ng Bataan, yung pera na i-invest sa area ninyo, dapat kayo yung makinabang doon. Kasi alang-alang pupunta pa yung taga Maynila dyan. Kasi pag hindi kinapture ng mga taga Nueva Ecija ang opportunity nandun sa kanila, isa lang ang sigurado, may ibang pupunta doon to capture the opportunity. So, through this sugpuin ng kahirapan, I am telling everyone that there is an opportunity awaiting for us. So, sabi ko sa kanila, dapat, kung merong dapat yumaman o makinabang sa mga developments na ito, kayo po na taga roon sa area na yan. So, kaya po pinili namin ang advocacy, ang sugpuin ng kahirapan as our battle cry sa paparating na developments sa buong Central Luzon.
Now, Joliver, how are people accepting it so far? Like, of course, when you talk about real estate, there's socialized housing, there's mid-development, and there's also the high-end market. Can you briefly explain the real estate market and the specific market segment for each?
First, yung opportunity sa real estate, nakakalungkot man isipin, merong limits. Because they are limited na ang dapat magbenta sa real estate ay mga real estate brokers. And each and every real estate brokers are only limited to 20 salespersons. Yung salespersons naman na yon.
So if you are a real estate broker, you only have to have at least 20 salespersons. Okay.
Na at least meron po siyang 2 years diploma sa college, 2 years units sa college. But
is that followed? Is that strict? Or like say there are also the brokers who have 20, 25 or more salespersons?
Actually, if you look at the industry as a whole, hindi po nasusunod yun. But there are rumors that they will be strictly implementing the policy. Pero ako po ay isa sa mga naniniwala na kailangang i-revise yung batas natin sa real estate. First,
when you say revise, from a broker, he can have more salespersons with not necessarily graduate diplomas.
Actually, may 2 points po. First,
okay.
Ako yung naniniwala na hindi lang sa mga second year college yan. Dapat. Kasi
because that's the minimum.
That's the minimum.
So by law, the minimum qualification of a broker or a salesperson.
A salesperson, 2 years 2 years college level siya.
Okay.
Ako po kasi nakita ko ang real estate kaya sugpuin ng kahirapan. Pero maraming mahihirap, hindi nakapag-aral. Kung i-deprive mo pa sila dun sa chance nila na yumaman because nilimit mo yung academic requirement, it's like you are against the Constitution. Kasi ang Constitution is pro-poor. But merong law na pipigilan natin to. I don't know, there's so many debates here. Pero sabi ko nga, I am one of those who are willing to raise this point. Second, yung limit sa mga brokers, especially the enterprising brokers, na 20 salespersons, hindi po makakatulong sa industriya yan. Example, I am a broker.
Okay.
I have a project in Pampanga. I need to accredit 20.
Okay.
Yung 20 na yon, by practice, if you are practicing real estate marketing, sa dalawang pong yun, dalawa lang ang ano po doon, ang productive.
I see.
What if I have a project in Manila? I have a project in Tarlac. I-disaccredit ko ba itong 20 na to? To go there? Matapos nilang tulungan ka sa industriya sa Pampanga, i-disaccredit mo kasi lilipat ka na. Now, dito naman kasi, all salespersons are under the supervision of the broker. Kung magkamali ito, ang broker naman po ang mananagot. So, my point here is...
Pero, sorry to interrupt, Oliver, but is there also a limitation on the geographic areas where that real estate salesperson can sell? Like, for example, when you say the license is just in Central Luzon, for example, can't you have additional 20 that will cover Metro Manila or other areas?
Bawal po yung additional 20. Pero wala naman limit yung salesperson, halimbawa sa Pampanga, pwede naman siya magbenta sa iba. But that is, business-wise, that is not logical. Kasi yun lang gastos niya, pagpunta ng Pampanga to Manila, to Baguio, baka Mindanao pa yan, gastos lang niya, kulang pa yung kikitain niya sa real estate. So my point here is, dapat ialis nila yung limit na yon because there are brokers, enterprising brokers, na talagang kaya nilang mag-handle ng maraming tao. Kung magkamali man, halimbawa, yung salesperson na yon, ang mananagot naman si broker. So, mawawalan siya ng lisensya at the risk of the broker. So, ang sa akin lang point is, remove that limit, let the broker be responsible kung ano man ang mangyari. But now, ang ginagawa po namin is, we are putting registered salesperson in each and every area para ang gagawin na lang nung gustong kumita sa real estate, magre-refer na lang muna sa mga salesperson. They will not transact the sale.
Okay.
They will just refer the client.
So it's the registered broker or salesperson
siya ang magta-transact ng sale. So yun muna ang ginagawa namin for now. Pero ako bilang isang broker sana, gusto ko talagang maturuan sila end-to-end para maging full-time salesperson na sila. But because of the limit, we have to abide by it. Pero hopefully, magkakaroon ng amendments itong law na to. Ma-revisit sana ng mga kinauukulan kung applicable ba ito sa industriya.
Tsaka ang main contention mo, mas nililimit niya yung opportunity na naibibigay sa mga gusto ring guminhawa ang buhay, gustong kumita.
Actually, meron nga nag-question sa akin, hindi kaya ng hindi kaya ng elementary graduate na i-decipher yung mga batas sa real estate and everything. Sabi ko naman, I know a grade 3 na bilyonaryo. Sabi sa akin nga nung bilyonaryo na isang ko silang lahat. Hindi dahil elementary graduate yan, hindi magaling yan. Maaring talagang hindi lang siya nagkaroon ng pagkakataong makapag-aral. My mother is a living proof. My father is a living proof na isang grade 2 at isang grade 6, pero kaya nilang intindihin yon. Maybe they sa una isipin nila hindi kaya, pero ako saksing buhay na I can attest. Sabi nga, kahit ako, ang tatay ko, kung mathematics lang na simple, na walang, sabi niya, wag lang algebra, pero hindi ako mananalo sa kanya sa arithmetic. Totoo naman. Hindi lang po talaga sila nagkaroon ng pagkakataon na makapag-aral nung panahon nila. So, ngayon, kung ililimit natin, i-deprive natin yung mahihirap na kumita sana dito sa real estate. Kasi sa real estate is a game changer. Let's face it. Maraming yumaman sa real estate. Pag pinigil pa natin yon, paano natin masosolve ang kahirapan? Yung mahirap, forever nang maging mahirap. Ito na nga lang ang isa sa mga chance. I'm not saying this is the only chance. Maraming opportunity. Pero ang real estate is a proven opportunity, tapos pipigilan mo pa, lalagyan mo ng wall. I don't see the point. We have a constitution that is pro-poor. So let's live by the spirit of our constitution.
Okay, agree. But what do you think are the reasons, or what is the reason why there was a limit? Is it a question of not only about the Constitution, but is it a question of trying to understand, as you mentioned, the law, or is it a question of making sure that that person is educated enough to deliver what is sold? Because, as you mentioned, the cheapest real estate property could be about 450,000. What do you think is the reason why there was a limit to that?
Siguro iniisip po nila dahil ito yung malaking transaction. Pero walang pagkakaiba ito na bibili ka ng kotse, lalo na sa project selling. Dadalhin mo lang naman ng kliyente sa developer. Ang developer, merong sariling sales force yan, marketing force yan, documentation experts yan. Sila ang mag-explain. Basically, kaming mga broker, we are just endorsing the client sa mga developers. Anong technicality? ang dapat naming kumbaga hindi na kailangan ng malalim na technicality kasi ang mismong kumpanya siya mag-e-explain sa client. Para ka lang nagbenta ng kotse. Ngayon ang tanong is bakit ganun ang ginawa nilang batas? I don't know the wisdom. I can hindi ko rin alam kung ano ang iniisip ng mga gumawa ng batas noon. Maybe during that time yun ang naisip nilang tamang batas. Pero ngayon ako po'y kumakatok sa mga nasa authority na let's revisit the RESA law. Baka naman tama na bigyan nating pagkakataon tong mga taong to na kumita. Na sana ay wag nating sarahan. Bigyan natin ng pintuan. Kung kailangan nilang mag-aral through real estate sa tulong ng mga nasa authority, walang problema. I'm not against education. I'm pro-education.
Which is, a matter of fact, one of your battle cry as well. So you have this Jolliver Mapiles Academy for people to learn selling. So let's go back to that. So you said you are trying to address dalawang very critical na societal issues. As a matter of fact, nakakatuwa nga kasi sa mga malalaking kumpanya, pinag-uusapan din ang the sustainable development goals. Siyempre, ang number one doon, zero hunger. That's why it's amazing that your company, being a young entrepreneur and relatively new compared to the big organizations already, and you are in effect focusing on the SDG goal number 1, which is to zero hunger, and all the 17 SDGs are practically developed para sugpuin ang kahirapan. So ang tanong ko ngayon, Jolliver, ano so far with your many years in the business, ano yung epekto nito sa mga customers mo? Are there case studies where somehow your clients or your customers or the people who approached you were driven out of poverty?
Actually, they are very happy about the advocacy. Marami pong mga kliyente na gustong bumili sa amin because of our advocacy, nasugpoy ng kahirapan. At the same time, ang isa po kasi naming goal sa Jolliver Mapiles Academy, yung makorek ng konti yung sa education. Albert Einstein is right, na you cannot teach a fish to climb a tree. Sadly, Kuya Cesar, we were designed, our educational system is designed for us to be poor. At tingnan nyo po, maganda yung merong isang thought leader sa...
Wait, I'd like you to expound on that. The educational system is designed for us to be poor. That is when Open for Business returns. Stay with us. Open for Business is back, and still with me is the president of the Mapiles Realty and the founder of Jolliver Mapiles Academy. Before we go into the exacting discussion, allow me, Jolliver, to greet our viewers. Nenita Clasio is watching from the locale of Canaman, maybe this is Camarines Southwest. We're also greeting Mary Valguna Flamiano. Magandang hapon po sa lahat watching from KSA. We're also we're being watched by Elaine Mercado Mapiles from Candaba, Pampanga, and Arts Dagal. Elizabeth Gamboa Shenes is watching from the locale of San Nicolas Arayat, Pampanga. And Luis Nicolas Daza. Also viewing is Ana Torres Legale, Presi, Mercy Mosley. Watching from Park Ridge in Illinois, that's Sonia Brady. And Lyra is also watching, among with other friends. You said earlier, what's wrong with education? How come, bakit mo sinabi na education is designed to make us poor?
Ito po, simple analogy. This is from a thought leader na nakita ko sa YouTube. Imagine the car 150 years ago.
Okay.
Kalesa. Imagine the cars today.
Mm-hmm.
Big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine the cell phone before.
Mm-hmm.
Lata.
Huge.
Lata lang.
Okay.
Di ba? Para magkaroon ng...
I thought the first mobile
Doon
phone.
nagsimula.
Okay.
Tapos, nauso po yung analog, yung pagganyan-ganyan. Pero ngayon, for touchscreen, nakakapag-video call ka pa sa mga kaibigan mo, kapamilya mo. But the education 150 years ago, sa classroom type, nagtataas ng kamay.
Mm-hmm.
The education today, classroom type, nagtataas ng kamay. No difference.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, during the industrial period, kasi po sa mga manufacturing, they are trained to follow instructions.
Mm-hmm.
So, kung paano yung tinuturo sa school, dinesigned yon based sa nangyayari sa manufacturing. Pumila kayo dyan, ito ang instruction, ito ang gagawin natin.
Mm-hmm.
But, kung pupunta ka sa mga school, kung halimbawa po yung PE nila, pipilitin ka nila mag-basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi yun ang pinili ng teacher na maging ituturo dun sa particular PE subject na yun.
Mm-hmm. Tsaka yun ang alam niya.
Yun ang alam niya, pero ayaw ng estudyante.
Mm-hmm.
Ang gusto pala ng estudyante, gitara.
Mm-hmm.
Ang gusto pala ng bata is sumayaw, kumanta, pero pinilit mo mag-basketball. Ang gusto niya pala swimming, pero pinipilit mo mag-chess. It's like teaching a fish, tama si Einstein to climb a tree. It will never, ever happen. Kaya po dapat ma-change din yung educational system natin. Ako naman, as an entrepreneur, ang itinuturo ko exactly what is happening in the real estate industry at paano nila i-capture yung opportunity sa real estate. So, at least yung manonood ng mga videos namin, kasi it's an online video, by the way, it will be forever free. The Jolliver Mapiles Academy will be forever free. Yung manonood po ng mga videos namin, mga tutorials namin, malalaman nila, ganito pala ang real estate industry. At least, hindi ko pinipilit ang lahat na mag-real estate. Yung gusto lang sa real estate. Unlike sa educational system, no choice ka. You have to finish this unit, otherwise hindi ka gagraduate. So that's why I said, the educational system, sadly, it's designed for us to be forever full.
Okay, that's a good point there. Now, you mentioned about this online system where you use to educate people about selling, promoting, marketing real estate. Mike, I'd go back to the question earlier. Are there samples, case studies where your customers were able to enrich themselves? So, paano nila naiahon yung sarili nila sa kahirapan? By, number one, the online courses that you offer, and number two, by using the techniques that they were able to get from this new or creative ways to sell real estate?
Meron po akong isang naturuan. Siya po ay nag-aral sa Jolly Mapiles Academy. Single mom, a mom of 3, 30 years old. Nag-join siya sa amin noong February 22. In 62 days, she now has a receivable of more than $1 million. Following our process, following our blueprint, nagawa niya pong kumita ng $1 million in 62 days. I'm not saying that everyone if I follow yung blueprint will have the same results. But at least we have proven that this system, kapag ginawa mo, may potential, may pag-asa ka na maiyahon sa kahirapan. In our company, we follow the Jolly Mapiles formula, success formula.
Which is?
80% mindset plus 20% strategies multiplied by your course of actions. Maraming nagtatanong sa akin, Jolly, bakit ang taas ng mindset? Ang baba ng strategies, but my action? First, I always believe that it all starts with your mindset. Actually, we have 10 mindsets. Ako may 10 mindsets na sinusunod sa buhay at sa hanap buhay. One of them is the mindset of motivation, the mindset of focus, the mindset of discipline, the mindset of perseverance, the mindset of money, the mindset of selling, the mindset of empathy, and so on. Actually, gumagawa po kami ng mga short film para mas maintindihan nila kung paano namin nagamit ang mga mindset nito sa aming hanap buhay.
Sa lahat ng mindsets na nabanggit mo, ano ang top 3 na kumbaga ano ang dapat hindi mawala or ano ang dapat na i-master muna ng isang entrepreneur?
First, the mindset of motivation. You have to find the deepest why bakit mo gagawin ang isang bagay.
Minsan, and why could be your family, why could be anything.
Yeah. Kasi po nangyayari minsan sasabihin ng tao, wala akong pera, hindi ko kayang i-afford yan. Pero, pag ang mahal mo sa buhay nasa ospital, nakakagawa ka ng paraan. Because of that deepest motivation na mamamatay yung mahal ko sa buhay, gagawa ako ng paraan. Kaya number 1 po ang mindset of motivation. Second, the mindset of focus. In whatever you do, you have to be focused. You can't be master of everything. Yun po kasi ang common na nangyayari sa mga nagsisimula sa hanap buhay. Ang dami kasing opportunities, ang daming tukso eh. Oh, okay, I'll get that, I'll get this. At the end of the day,
you get a piece of everything. And at the end of the day,
walang resulta.
Okay.
Yun po yung nakakalungkot. That's the number 2. And yung pangatlo, if you want to earn money, the mindset of selling. Dapat magaling kang magbenta. So those are my 1, 2, 3. Pero kung may sunod doon, the mindset of discipline. Kasi bakit ba si LeBron James ay the best player in the NBA today? Meron kasing isang player, ang ligaligaya niya, dumating siya sa court facility 15 minutes earlier, tuwang-tuwa siya. Pagpasok niya ng gym, nandun si LeBron James. 2 hours ahead, nandun na siya. That is discipline. Kaya siyang best player of all time. Anong sabi ni Floyd Mayweather dun sa kalaban niya? Sabi niya, alam ko anong oras kang pumunta ng gym. Pero I'm hours ahead of you. Alam ko rin anong oras kang lumabas ng gym. Nandun pa ako sa gym nung lumabas ka. That is why I'm the best ever. Sabi ni Floyd Mayweather. Bakit si Kobe Bryant napakagaling nung panahon niya? Biro niyo po, there was a time si Kobe Bryant tumitira ng 2,000 shots a day. Nakakapagod yun. That is why he is the best. He was the best during his time. That is the mindset of discipline. Walang magic. Dapat gawin natin with discipline yung mga bagay na dapat natin gawin.
Okay, interesting. Now, our topic is how to make business socially relevant. Ito bang technique mo na ito? Because a lot of the big companies, they go into CSR, di ba? Parang we always, hear about corporate social responsibility, and then we now have sustainability, wherein a lot of companies, they do business by doing good.
Yeah.
And normally, ang naririnig ng mga entrepreneurs, ang naririnig namin din sa media, yung mga malalaking kumpanya ang gumagawa noon. That's why, personally, it's amazing that your outfit, a very young entrepreneur and a relatively young company, is now going into trying to address a huge problem. Ito ba, Jolliver, tingin mo ay applicable din sa mga gusto pang bumuo din ng kumpanya, sa mga entrepreneurs, sa mga startups, at saka mga maliliit na negosyo? Or do you think they have to establish their company first before they go into spreading the word of alleviating poverty, same way that you did it?
Actually, perhaps I'm not an authority na sabihin ito ang tama, ito ay mali. But as far as we are is concerned, I always believe that any organization, business, sports, life, it's all about people.
Mm-hmm.
Get from their heart. Pag nakuha mo na ang puso ng sino mang tao, hindi ko sinasabing hindi ka magkakamali.
Mm-hmm.
Minsan may konting conflict. But if you will master the heart of your target partners, target employees, target sales force, pag nakuha mo ang puso nila, one thing is for sure, you are building a battalion na frontliners na kahit anong mangyari, ipagtatanggol ang kumpanya mo, ipagtatanggol ang hanap buhay mo, ipagtatanggol ang produkto mo, because they know that you are after their heart.
Mm-hmm.
Sabi ko nga, anything that touches the heart, anything that comes from the heart touches the heart.
Okay. A lot of entrepreneurs now and small business owners are watching, open for business. Sa iyong pamamaraan, how will business owners or CEOs of their own companies, touch the hearts of their employees? Can you suggest any tactical activities that they have to do for them to touch the hearts of their employees? How will they win the hearts of their people? How will they win the hearts of their customers?
Actually, ang kailangan dito is there must be someone in the company na pag-aaralan yung behavior ng particular na employee nila. Kasi iba't ibang industriya, iba't ibang kultura. Like for example, sa aming company, ako po ay hindi magagalitin sa company namin. Pero minsan lang ako nagagalit. Pag yung isang partner hindi nag-greet sa birthday niya. Pag yung isang partner hindi napuntahan sa bahay pag namatayan siya. Nagagalit ako pag may anniversary, hindi ko nalaman at hindi nag-greet yung partner na yon. Kasi po, yung mga simpleng bagay na yon, malaking bagay sa mga tao. Of course, all of us, bakit nagpo-post yan sa Facebook? Kaya nga sumikat si Facebook kasi na-solve niya ang one biggest concern ng mga tao, ang magpapansin.
Okay.
The fact na birthday niyan, gusto niyang mag-greet. Diba? Tayo po, ang ligaya natin pag ginigreet tayo. Pag mag-e-effort pa sila, kukuha sila ng mga picture sa Facebook, ipopost sa wall natin, ang laking bagay sa atin doon. Ganon din sila. Sabi ko nga, hindi totoo na yung mga mayayaman, royal blood. Pag gusto rin nilang nagigreet sila. Ang totoo, kaya katunayan hindi sila royal blood, sugatan mo, anong kulay po ng dugo? Hindi naman blue. Biro lang.
Okay.
I mean, lahat naman ng tao, gusto nilang naaalala sa mga importanteng araw nila. So, yun ang kailangan pag-aralan ng mga kumpanya. Kasi, pag nakuha natin yung mga, minsan hindi pera ang driver.
Agree.
Hindi pera ang driver sa mga karamihan, sa mga empleyado. Yung maramdaman nila that they belong, that you care for them. Malaking bagay. Yung pupuntahan mo lang sa, kunyari, namatayan sila, hindi nila makakalimutan po yan. And we make it a point na kung hindi man ako, at least a representative from our company pupunta sa kanila. Hindi naman necessarily magbigay ka eh. Pero siyempre, kung may tutulong ka, magbigay ka. Pero in the fact na nandun ka, because sabi nga, the law of persuasion, just be in the moment, malaking bagay na sa kanila yan. Just be present.
Okay.
At mararamdaman po ng empleyado yan.
Oh, well said. Now, Jolliver, where are you in your advocacy? Alam naman natin na you somehow set an ambitious target. You wanted to provide job opportunities. You wanted to have this vision to provide or to create opportunities for people to earn at least 100,000 pesos for 1 million people in the Philippines or anywhere around the world. Kanina nga, di ba, napag-usapan din natin off-cam yung OFWs. A lot of the OFWs would want to come here already but they have lost their money already. Naubos na ang kanilang pera, napagod sila. Ngayon, nasaan na kayo? Nasaan na where are you in your advocacy? And how do you somehow, because with our napaka-importante din ng metrics, di ba? Kahit nga yung SDGs, di ba? Bago naging SDG yon, naging millennial goals muna. Talagang may goal. Pero somehow medyo bitin ng konti. So naging define nila ng United Nations and you now have the Sustainable Development Goals. In your case, paano nyo mini-measure at paano nyo nakikita yung development?
Alam niyo po, Kuya Cesar, we are miles away pa. Malayo. Pero kapag may nakakausap akong tao, across all industries, sa media, sa mismong industry ng real estate, sa hindi real estate, I'm trying to be consistent on what I say. Because I know, kung magkakaisa ang mga tao, natulungan akong ipalaganap ang pamamaraan kong sugpuin ng kahirapan. Malaking bagay yun. Pero kung ako lang mag-isa, masyado pa kaming malayo. I would say, 0.1% pa lang kami ng aming goal. Pero, pag may nakakausap akong tao, I'm trying to transfer the emotion that I am dead serious in doing this. Actually, tinanong ko ako, nag-launch kami sa media sa Pampanga. Tinanong nila sa akin, Jolly Bird, do you think magiging successful itong advocacy mo? I answered them, I do not know. One thing is for sure, sabi ko, mabiguman ako sa advocacy yan kung ito. Kasi hindi ko alam, baka bukas makalawa, I will be dead. At least, yung papalit sa akin, meron na siyang basis, yung ginawa ni Jolly Bird hindi sapat para masolve ang poverty. At least, mas lalampasan niya yung ginawa ko. So, I don't know if this will be successful or not, but I know that deep within me, and with the help of everyone, I'm trying to attract the universe that, hey, let's do this together. Mm-hmm. Anyway, solving poverty will be a good advocacy. This will help our economy. This will help our people. Kaya, humingi akong tulong sa lahat. Tulungan niyo po ako, nasugpuin ang kahirapan. In my own little way, sa tulong ninyo, let's explode. Kasi pag nagkasundo, halimbawa, ang nakapanood po ng pag-usap natin na ito ay 1 milyon. At sila'y naniniwala dito sa advocacy, madali na po yung 1 milyon. Kasi yung 1 milyong nakapanood pa lang ng programang ito, nabuksan na yung isipan nilang may pag-asa pala na masugpo ang kahirapan namin.
Well said, Jolliver. Now, we only have a few minutes. Before we go, I'd like to ask, ano ang iyong advice para sa entrepreneurs? There are existing entrepreneurs now who are watching. Yung iba naman, nai-inspire na magbukas ng magtayo ng kanilang startups. There are also students who are watching us because a lot of millennials now, don't want to go to corporations, but they're because of digital transformation, digital marketing, and other opportunities. They wanted to establish their own business. Now, having experienced also failures in life, as you mentioned earlier, and also failures in business, what are your maybe top 3 or 5 advice to would-be entrepreneurs and to the existing ones?
First, just believe that you can. Lahat ng mga malalaking entrepreneurs, sometime, they started from scratch. Mm-hmm. Swerte lang yung iba, baka itinuloy lang. Second, dapat leverage, magpatulong sa mga mentors. Importante po yun. Dahil hindi natin kakayanin lahat. Unang-una, lalo na tayong galing sa mahirap, wala tayong masyadong exposure outside. So get a mentor. Mm-hmm. The last one is, never give up. Nakita ko po, isa lang common denominator ng lahat naging successful sa buhay at sa hanap buhay. Even in sports, they never give up. Mm-hmm. Pero lahat sila dumanas ng failures. Mm-hmm. Pero sabi nilang lahat, just never ever give up. Because we may never know. Baka merong isang pala na lang, nandun na yung success. Kasi yun po ang common na problema sa mga startups eh. Ang common na problema, ningaskugon lang. Mainit sa una. Tapos biglang hihinto. Hindi niya alam. Isang hukay na lang pala, nandun na yung tagumpay. And lastly, nakikiusap lang ako sa mga big players, sa mga mayayamang negosyante. Sana po, let's help more people. Lalo na yung mga may kaya na, let's share it. Because I know, and you also know, there is no wealthy person in death. Sabi nga ni Steve Jobs, the most expensive bed is the bed of a dying person.
Yes.
Pag namatay po tayo, wala namang mayaman sa libingan. Why not spend our life, our money, our resources in helping other people? Kasi po, at least, mamatay ka man, although hindi mo na alam yon, ang pinag-uusapan kung ano yung mga nagawa mong tama. Hindi yung namatay ka, medyo marami pang nasasabi yung maraming tao. Parang masarap mamatay na maligaya ang mga tao sa mga nagawa mo at naging impluwensya mo sa buhay nila. Ako po, ang concentration ko, it's not profit. Ang concentration ko yung matulungan ko yung maraming tao na yung pagsugpo ng kahirapan, although yung iba tinatawag akong insane, Joliver, you are solving, that's the world's biggest problem actually, poverty. Pero po, sa tuwing may makakausap ko, I will be consistent, I will transfer the same emotion that I am dead serious in solving poverty. Tulungan niyo lang po ako na sa mumunti kong paraan, sa tulong niyo pong lahat, we can make a difference.
That's well said. That's the founder of Joliver Mapiles Academy and the owner of and the president of Mapiles Realty, Joliver Mapiles. Thank you very much. This is a very inspiring interview, a very inspiring afternoon. But Open for Business will be back with our term of the week and our quote for the day. Open for Business will return. Stay tuned.